Hey, Shalom Akim, Yahweh Bashim Abshai, Barakatam, Bashim Kakadash, the abundance and salutations to the elders and apostles of Grimstone, who rule well and teach the gospel of the Lord Mashiach Yahushua in sincerity and truth. Yeah, this brother Nash DC Camp. Short lesson for the whole like, alright, so just a quick impromptu. Yeah, so the Lord just brought this back to my mind. Yeah, so you're looking at the UN, the UN's webpage talking about the Declaration, the Universal Declaration of Human Rights. Yeah, so what does the UN, you know, have right to do with the righteousness of the Lord? Nothing. All right. So ever since the UN's been on in establishment, there's nothing but chaos, chaos, chaos. And what's the motto? See, you see that it says peace and dignity and equality on a healthy planet. So, the Earth is not healthy. Is there equality? There is no so-called equality. There is no dignity of the people upon the face of the earth, and there is no peace. All right. So, I'll read that real quick from the book of Revelation. All right. Revelation chapter 6. Oh, yeah, so we don't even know what peace they're talking about. So this is Revelation chapter 6, verses 3 and 4. And when he had opened the second seal, I heard the second beast say, Come and see. And there went out another horse that was red, and power was given to him that sat thereon to take peace from the earth, and that they should kill one another. And there was given unto him a great sword. So it's an illusion, right? The UN is just an illusion. It's just so sharp for the elites to work out their agenda behind closed doors and give the people a false sense of hope. All right. So that red horse is the so-called power structure of Esau, the Roman Empire, to take peace from the earth. The Greco-Roman Empire that returned as the EU, that returned back as NATO. All right. So I just took some notes. It says, you know, look at the formation of NATO, April 4, 1949. All right. So you also look at this Declaration of Human Rights came in December 10, 1948 in France. That's where they had that General Assembly. Okay, so what are they talking about? Trying to, portray themselves as the so-called cornerstone of human civilization, but it's not panning out. Is the world in better off than it was? All right. So you just look at all this, man. All this, all this, all this. If you go to Article 1, it says all human beings are born free and equal in dignity and rights. They are endowed with reason and conscience and should act towards one another in a spirit of brotherhood. Nah, it's not working out. Then look at it's Article 2. It says everyone is entitled to all the rights and freedoms set forth in this declaration without distinction of any kind, such as race, color, sex, language, religion, political or other opinion, national or social origin, property, birth, or other status. Furthermore, no distinction shall be made on the basis of the political, jurisdictional, or international status of the country or territory to which a person belongs, whether it be independent, trust, non-self-governing, or under any other limitation of sovereignty. All right. So what does this mean? It's contrary to the word of the Lord. All right. So, yeah, you see that, man. You know, so you want to blur the lines that the Lord has set and engulf the people. To with this doctrine of uniformity. All right. The Lord created nations. All right. All right. The Lord created nations. All right. So let me get the quick precept. All right. So this is book of Deuteronomy chapter 32 verse 8. It says, when the Most High divided the nations, their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam, he set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel. So the Lord has already set his own agenda, okay? And he has already, chosen his people, to be the inheritors of the earth, all right? So what else, man? The Lord has given every nation their own lot, their own geographical allocation, okay? So what else? You can't say they're equal. The Lord gave the blessing out upon the face of the earth, and it rested upon the heads of our forefathers. All right. The 12 patriarchs. All right. Yeah. So let me get that quick precept, real, simple to remember. Okay. And yeah, this is it. This is it. This is it. All right. So this is the book of Sirach, chapter 44, verse 22. With Isaac did he establish likewise for Abraham, his father's sake, the blessing of all men and the covenant, and made it rest upon the head of Jacob. He acknowledged him in his blessing, and gave him an heritage, and divided his portion among the 12 tribes did he part them. See? Yeah. So all this that the so-called UN has, to declare, it doesn't really change anything. All right. The Lord has already declared His word from the beginning that the rulership of the earth will always remain. All right. In the kingdom of Israel. All right. Among the so-called Negroes, so-called Latinos, and so-called Native Americans, right? The Israelites. All right. So back to Genesis. You look at the book of Genesis. Genesis, the book of Genesis, chapter 49. Actually, 39, Salakia. Yeah, Genesis 49. Yeah, book of Genesis 49. All right. Now, what does it say? In verse 10, it says, the scepter shall not depart from Judah, nor a lawgiver from between his feet, until Shiloh come. That's the Lord Amashai, and unto him shall the gathering of the people be. Okay, so that's clearly understood, right? So it says in verse 3, well, Article 3. Everyone has the right to life, liberty, and security of persons. Well, the Lord says different, okay? All right, the Lord says different. Yeah, so the nations shall serve us, okay? So that's the reason why you look at the book of Revelation. All right. The book of Revelation, tells you clearly exactly what you have to look forward to in the kingdom. So Revelation chapter 2 verse 25 says, "But that which ye have already, hold fast till I come." All right, this is the word of the Lord to his church, right, to his servants. "And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations." All right, power over the nations. And then it says, verse 27, "And he shall rule them with a rod of iron, as the vessels of a potter shall they be broken to shivers, even as I received of my Father." Yep, so that's what Lord Hamashiach Yahushai was declaring to his servants, the prophets, the Israelites, okay? So does it go in line with this Declaration of Human Rights? Nope, it doesn't. All right, look at that. Verse Article 4 says, "No one shall be held in slavery or servitude." Slavery and the slave trade shall be prohibited in all forms. Well, the Lord says different. The Lord has to require that which is past. All right, the Lord has to do that. All right, so read that in the book Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 15. "That which had been is now, and that which is to be had already been. The Lord required that which is past." All right, so it's clear that the Lord is on a mission to bring back stability, and he has to establish righteousness. All right, the Lord has to bring every deed into account. Okay, so this is a beautiful moment. Okay, yeah, so expect the Lord to make things happen. Okay, so let's read from the book of Isaiah chapter 49 verse 23. It says, "And kings shall be thy nursing fathers, and their queens thy nursing mothers. They shall bow down to thee with their face toward the earth, and lick up the dust of thy feet. And thou shalt know that I am the Lord Yahweh, Bashemasha Bashem Kakadash. For they shall not be ashamed that wait for me." So that's pretty clear. So the Lord says that there's nothing that can turn that around, okay? There's nothing that can turn that around. And you just have to accept that. So when you read Isaiah chapter 55 verse 11, it says, "So shall my word be that goeth forth out of my mouth. It shall not return unto me void, but it shall prosper," right? "But it shall accomplish that which I please, and it shall prosper in the thing whereto I sent it." Okay? So since the Lord said that servitude is going to come back upon the face of the earth, all right, to benefit his people, the Israelites, hey, there's nothing I can do about it but to accept it, man. So that's a beautiful thing. There is no shade thrown in that direction. The Lord wants peace. I need peace. The Lord needs peace. The world needs peace. So the Lord has to purge the world of its impurities, okay? Yeah, so what does that Article 5 says? "No one shall be subjected to torture or to cruel, inhuman, and degrading treatment or punishment." Well, that says different, man. This is a world of chaos, a world of pain. The torture going on upon the face of the earth, but there's always going to be denial by the so-called world leaders. So examine, the timelines of history of certain events. Yeah, so Article 6 says, "Everyone has the right to recognition everywhere as a person before the law." Yeah, right. So how's that happen? When the judge, the so-called jury, and the persecutor, are rigging the system against our people, against justice, despite the evidence being there, and there is no justice served. How can you qualify that individual as a person? So they want to steal your land, they're going to find a way to do it. Okay. So it doesn't matter if you go before the courts and file a lawsuit, they don't care. All right. They don't care about the so-called legal or their legal mumbo jumbo. All right. So it's just so easy, man. You see that stuff, man. What are they recognizing? If they can take and kick someone off their land, all right. What's the legal, rationale behind that? They always talk about eminent domain. Yeah, right. Oh, yeah. So, hey, it's just so much, the serpent, man, the serpent. Yeah, that's just about it, I could go on and on and on. You could look into it, Hakim. There's so much meat, to digest in the scriptures. You see how fraudulent and misguided this doctrine of the Declaration of Human Rights is, man. All these people are drunk upon the doctrine of Esau, this so-called doctrine of inclusivity. It's an illusion. That's why the nation is mad. The nations are mad, all right? The nations are mad, all right? Because the serpent put for this mumbo jumbo, all right? So these people think that that this UN Declaration of Human Rights is valid. Doesn't. The elites of this world don't care about this crap, all right? So I pick up from there. In the future. Have a Shalom Bashim El Shai Bashim Kakadash.